Hello everybody, Aiden here, and welcome to another video here on the Round the Slice Entertainment YouTube channel. So, as you all know, the big game, Super Bowl 60, has now come and gone, and we got a whole new batch of movie trailers and or teasers that I want to discuss with you all today. These are either teasers slash trailers that were revealed during the day on Super Bowl Sunday or during the actual big game itself. I just wanted to jump on here quick and give you all my thoughts on those batch slash handful of trailers and or teasers. First, a couple notable trailers that I know you're all going to talk about that I just unfortunately don't have any personal interest in. First, The Adventures of Cliff Booth. The first full trailer was shown for that, which to my knowledge is coming soon to Netflix, which is a spin-off of Quentin Tarantino's Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, a character study of Cliff Booth, if you will. I have no experience with that stuff. Um, Interestingly enough, surprisingly enough, I haven't seen a single Tarantino movie in my life, so maybe I should dive into his filmography a bit, but I don't have any experience with that, so I can't really speak on that situation as a whole. Next, I believe it was real a couple hours before actual Super Bowl 60 taking place. Scream 7. Plain and simple, I'm just not a horror guy. I can't get into horror franchises. I prefer to watch more upbeat movies. It doesn't look too scary like horror filled, although it's a horror genre, thriller, blockbuster for sure. But like they've made a lot of these. I've heard some mixed opinions out there. And then we get to some glaring omissions. This was revealed like a whole week in advance. I'm going to go on a mini rant here. Marvel Studios totally dropped the ball, in my opinion. They didn't show up to Super Bowl 60 at all because it was revealed a whole week before, damn near, that there would be no Spider-Man Brand New Day and no Avengers Doomsday at Super Bowl 60. Before the game, the day game, during the game, halftime, after, pre-game, post-game, whatever shit you want to throw out there. Mini rant. They dropped the ball, plain and simple. Avengers Doomsday, I can forgive them for that omission. That's still 10 months away. We've seen a moderately quite a bit amount of it already over the last month or so. Last month we were getting those 4 snippets of those character reveals of Thor, Steve Rogers, Chris Evans' Steve Rogers character coming back, the X-Men Mansion clips, and then the fourth one, the Fantastic Four, and a couple of the Black Panther characters meet each other. So Avengers Doomsday is still 10 months away. The marketing for that probably won't ramp up till the summer if I were to guess. But the second one, what I was much anticipating, as were you all, I'm sure, Spider-Man Brand New Day. What in God's name are we doing here, folks? Brand New Day is 5 months away. And we don't have a single teaser, a single character scene, a single clip. This was the perfect time. It's the big game. Everyone had their eyes on you. Spider-Man, for casual fans alike, is easily Marvel's most recognizable character. Marvel's most relatable, family-friendly character by far. And you don't show a trailer or anything, at least a goddamn teaser for a movie that's 5 months away? Guys, what Marvel, Kevin Feige, Disney higher ups, Bob Iger, what in the hell, God's name, are we doing here? I'm sorry about the mini rant. I just have to call him out for that. Avengers Doomsday I can forgive because of the timeline and time frame it's releasing from now. 5 months though, Spider-Man Brand New Day. I'm sorry, they're idiots. Disney and Marvel Studios and Kevin Feige, Bob Iger, everyone involved are idiots for not having anything Spider-Man Brand New Day related. I swear. I'm telling you this right now. I'm going to be very scared for this movie and very nervous if we don't have anything by the end of February. If we don't get a trailer by the end of February, by March 1st, I am going to be pissed. I'm sure everyone will be as well. Anyway, mini rant over. I just had to get that off my chest. I think that was such a stupid situation. They dropped the ball completely with that. Now, just some general thoughts on what we saw. So before the big game started, we got a new Supergirl teaser. When Supergirl was first revealed, I was like, okay. last year, okay, maybe I'll be interested in this, maybe not. But coming off of Superman, I was really hyped. And then we got the full trailer. And even though it was not being written by James Gunn, it felt like James Gunn and it felt like Guardians of the Galaxy-esque all over again. Kind of a ragtag team, kind of building up the character of Supergirl, if you will. And this teaser was really neat because it showed her adopting Crypto as a baby Crypto, and the baby Crypto dog poster was really good, in my opinion. June 26th, between Supergirl and a Clayface later this year, which got delayed to coming out a week before Halloween or so, which is a great move in my opinion, by the way. I can't wait to dive into this movie, this show, this DCU even more, between Creature Commander Season 2, Lantern Season 2, Supergirl and Clayface being big budget movies. I can't wait. And Millie Alcock looks like a very charming Supergirl character. Next, Project Hail Mary, which releases in about a month's time from now on March 20th. I have avoided all spoilers for this. I have avoided anything in this universe for Project Hail Mary. I really like kind of the dystopian feel to it. Everyone says, oh, read the book, it's elite. One, I don't read. I don't have the attention span for that. I can't be doing that. And number two, it's boring. But in number two, mainly, I don't want to read the book. I want to go into this movie completely blind. And I've heard from everybody that has seen the trailers, especially this final full trailer before its release on March 20th, that this revealed way too much, unfortunately. So I'm just going to stay away from all marketing. So yeah, I can't wait though. This is a new original idea from Lord and Miller, which I gotta dive into their filmography for sure, but I hear they're great storytellers and script writers specifically. Next, we got a new TV spot. This was just like a minute-long teaser for Pixar's Hoppers, March 6th. So I'm kind of mixed on this movie. The teaser looked good. Everything that we saw to it, it looks like from it up to this point, up to this point. Sorry, but that it looks like it's very charming and very funny, and the characters interact with each other very well. The animation with Pixar, that's top tier. But in terms of the original stories and the original movies, it's very hit or miss for me. Like the last Pixar original movie that I actually thoroughly loved and enjoyed to death was Coco. I didn't see Soul, although people have highly recommended that to me. I didn't see Elemental, really no interest to. I didn't see Onward, that's another hidden gem, in my opinion. Didn't see Luca or Encanto. I just don't care about Pixar originals anymore. 12 or 15 years ago, if you told little kid Aiden that would be the case, that I don't care about Pixar originals anymore, I would have said, you've lost your damn mind. Because I used to love Pixar originals when I was little. I thought Finding Dory was a great little spin-off adventure. But Hoppers looks... the animation looks gorgeous, as always, with Pixar. I just worry about Pixar originals. Can the story be, no pun intended, original, like I just said? So it's releasing on March 6th, but this movie looks laugh out loud funny every time we see it. Next, we have Steven Spielberg's Disclosure Day, which we now know releases on June 12th, later this year. This looks incredible. There's a lot of mystery surrounding this movie. Basically, the premise is the world is shut down because they want to reveal that aliens might be real out there. Another sci-fi / fantasy type movie. I love those, getting into new original worlds that we haven't seen before. This looks great. And Steven Spielberg, whether it's Jaws, whether it's Indiana Jones, the very first one, in The Last Crusade, what is the first? Raiders of the Lost Ark, Jaws, Jurassic Park, arguably my favorite movie of all time. If you're not counting Lion King as an animated movie as a whole, specifically, then yeah, it's up there. So Steven Spielberg, one of the greatest scriptwriters and directors of all time, if not the best one, of greatest top tier one of all time. I can't wait for Disclosure Day. It's a new original idea from arguably the best director of all time, and he's writing it too and directing it at the same time. He's got his hands all over it, if you will. So yeah. Next, The Mandalorian and Grogu, which comes out on May 22nd. Fitting. May the 4th be with you. 11-8. Just a few weeks later, give or take, we're getting Mandalorian and Grogu. Quick background on Mando. I don't have any background. I don't have any experience with it. So I love Star Wars, right? Over the last year or so, I've become a huge Star Wars fan, but I've only seen the 11 live-action movies. The 3 trilogies, the 9 mainline ones, and then the 2 spin-off movies, Solo and Rogue One. I'm not getting into my opinions. maybe that's for another video another day. A lot to unpack. But Star Wars, man, is in a really bad place right now from what I've seen and heard. And I haven't seen any of the TV shows, but I hear Mandalorian on Disney Plus. First of all, it's the flagship show. It came out with Disney Plus the very first day. I hear the first two seasons of The Mandalorian are some of the best Star Wars pieces of media and content that we've gotten in years. But I hear season 3 is like irreconcilably bad for what it did to the fandom and how it split the fandom, what it did for the show as a whole. So I'm kind of nervous to get into that if it's going to end that poorly. But as a non-Mandalorian watcher, if you will, this trailer freaking sucked. And everyone's sentiment has basically said the same thing, if you will. It was 30 seconds. It was Sam Elliott narrating in the beginning. It showed nothing. All it showed was the Mandalorian Grogu characters in the logo. It showed no story. It showed no depth of characters. It was 30 seconds of fluff. That's your big game trailer? This is the very first trailer we've seen of this movie. We've seen the logo before. We don't need that. 30 seconds of Sam Elliott narrating something to just see characters and logos that a logo that we've already seen before. I don't have any experience with Mando, but like, geez, if it's going to be like this, do I even want to watch it? With how bad Star Wars is in rough shape these days? I don't know. So, yeah. Next, we have Minions 3, which is now officially dubbed Minions and Monsters, coming out July 1st. I think this is a great open with a bang, if you will. Open with July, a fun animated adventure. The Despicable Me / Minions franchise, I have an interesting journey and relationship with it. First two Despicable Me movies are great. First one is awesome. Second one is very good. I wouldn't call it great. It's a slight step down from the first one. And then I never saw Despicable Me 3. And then I saw the first Minions when it came out, 2015, 10, 11, 11 years ago now. And I never see the second one, Minions Rise of Gru. My thing with the Minions, the first one was fine enough, but the Minions are good in small doses. They're good as side characters, comedic relief characters. But when they're elevated to their own movie, that's when shit hits the fan. For all intents and purposes. That's when shit hits the fan. Because keep comedic relief side characters. They don't need their own hour. They don't need their own 2-hour story. They don't need their own 2-hour journey. They're good in small spurts and small doses, if you will. And that's my thing with the Minions movie. It's like the very first Minions movie. It was fine enough for that reason. But the animation looks good. This trailer looked fine, I guess. The thing with me is I was disappointed. They're bringing this way too big scale. They're going to space. They're going to have big ass kaijus in it. It looks like they're taking the Marvel route with like a big, unneeded multiversal adventure. Slow down, Illumination. This is the Minions. They're supposed to be charming, comedic characters. They're ushering in a new era of 3 main Minions because Kevin Stewart and Bob won't be there, which is kind of sad, but tough for another day. And I don't know, like, why are they going too huge scale with this? I feel like it's not going to be nearly as charming as the very first one. It's not going to be nearly as cohesive because they're going the Marvel route with the big kaiju multiversal adventures. Let's take a step back. This is Minions. This doesn't need to become some multiversal franchise, some like plot twist franchise. It's Minions. Keep it ground level. What are we doing here? We don't need a whole Minions multiversal universe. Next, last one. This was by far my favorite of the night. We've gotten multiple teasers and trailers of this already up to this point, but we saw a new 30-second or so teaser for the Super Mario Galaxy movie, which comes out on April 1st. Fun fact, maybe not so fun fact. I'll be in Florida on vacation for that, so my little brother and I, he's 13, will be real, and I'm 22, but I still see it. We'll be very excited for this movie when we get back. We loved the first Mario movie, although it was kind of rushed, but as a fan, like I almost teared up because seeing the playing those games as a little kid got me really emotional. But besides the point, everything we've seen in this movie looks great. The animation is really charming. Adding Yoshi in is going to create a fun dynamic between the trio of Luigi, Mario, and Yoshi, and to an extension, Toad. It seems bigger scale. We saw in a couple weeks ago, there's going to be it's going to be set in some Odyssey kingdoms, if you will, like the Sand Kingdom, which is the very first like full kingdom in Odyssey, Elite game. Probably my favorite Mario game, if not Switch game to date. But I'm playing through Super Mario Galaxy 1 and 2 right now, and that got me hyped for this movie. And every new TV spot, every new teaser, every new trailer, this movie seems really charming. It's gonna gross $1 billion at the box office. Like, you can nail it down right now, put it in Sharpie, $1 billion plus, and join that exclusive club. I think the first one easily crossed $1 billion. What was it, like 1.2, 1.3 or so billion, somewhere around that shit? So yeah. Anyways, guys, overall though, I thought this was really disappointing. There were a couple trailers I really enjoyed. Like the new concept of Disclosure Day is really cool to me. The Minions and Monsters trailer was fine, although they're going way too big scale with that movie. Super Mario Galaxy, although it didn't show any new information, it was really cool to see a new TV spot. Oh, and another huge omission, Toy Story 5. To my knowledge, there was nothing shown. I thought that was going to be like the big flagship thing of the Super Bowl, and there was nothing there. We need to know, why is Andy back? Why is Tim Allen's Andy back? Or why is Tim Allen's Woody back? I thought he left. I'm probably going to do a rewatch of the first 3 Toy Stories and then watch Toy Story 4 for the very first time. For the longest time since it came out, I didn't want to jump into it. Didn't want to watch it because I didn't want it to ruin the nostalgia and kind of charm and peacefulness of the first 3 for me. But neither one of that is just my own personal feelings. I don't know. No Toy Story 5, no Spider-Man Brand New Day, no Avengers Doomsday, which I get. It's still 10 months out, but Spider-Man Brand New Day is an irreconcilable sin, and Marvel really dropped the ball, in my opinion. This was an okay night for trailers. Nothing special, but nothing groundbreaking. I'll probably just for fun give 2026 movie trailer night, Super Bowl 60 trailers for the day of. That includes day of trailers and during and after too, all the way up till midnight of that day last night. I'll probably give like a B-. I'm feeling it was fine. Nothing groundbreaking. A couple standouts here and there, but there were some notable omissions like Toy Story 5, Avengers Doomsday, and Spider-Man Brand New Day. But we didn't get a lot of trailers, and it wasn't anything groundbreaking. So B- for Super Bowl 60 movie trailer day and night. So yeah, let me know in the comments below. Did you enjoy the trailers that was shown? Do you agree with me about my mini rant with Spider-Man Brand New Day? What were you hoping to see? I was definitely hoping to see Toy Story 5. But as we always say, there's always fun and exciting content coming out on this channel as a whole. But regularly scheduled programming that you can expect every single week. Every Thursday night, we got HBO's The Pit. Every Sunday night, we got HBO's The Seven Kingdoms. And in a couple weeks, we're going to be covering the premiere of season 2 of Paradise for FX on Hulu viewers. So anyways, guys, you can follow me on Twitter/X at @WineGunner13. I hope you enjoyed the big game, Super Bowl 60. I hope you enjoyed the movie trailers. Let me know down in the comments below what you thought. I'd love to interact with you. Please like and subscribe for all this fun content and stuff and the scheduling every week that I just explained and went into. And yeah, thank you for the support as always. Have a great rest of your day. Have a great start to your week. And I will see you on the next one. Goodbye.